Lately, it's been like anger. I've been dealing with a lot of like anger behind the scenes that like people don't see. And I think that stems more from like the industry, because like we're constantly seeing like other people like really advance and like really get a lot of things handed to them, especially with like Nepo babies and nepotism. So I find myself being like, God, I work so hard and like no one ever opened a door for me. You know, like I've been out like pounding the pavement, like going to auditions, doing all this work, posting content. And then I hear that like one person makes a single piece of content and gets signed by a record label, you know? And I had to talk to my therapist a lot about that, because that's technically jealousy, that I'm sitting here being like, my grass isn't as green as hers.
Right.
And
I think that's a bad thing though. That doesn't.
It's bad in the sense of like, we should be celebrating each other, especially like women supporting women. And
okay, but we're human. I mean,
you're right. Look at you being like, girl,
you can't have those
it.
feelings. Come on, it's the truth. Like, you don't want to feel, but the jealousy doesn't have to mean anything bad about you or anything bad about that person or yada yada. But maybe that could be something more of a drive. You know, more of like, oh, okay, she got this awesome. But I'm assuming I don't know. But
that's usually how I am. Is it becomes the flame? You know what I mean? It becomes like I'm going to do this, like empowerment, as opposed to like, oh, I'm mad that she got something I didn't. But it's definitely like we all have things that make us a little less than, you know, the ideal image of us, like, because we only put out the best on social media. So it's kind of
absolutely. People don't know
cool to have these conversations.
Yeah, when you're home, like. I'll listen to sad music in the car just to cry, like just get out of my system. You're
a car crier too.
I love crying in the car. Ever since I got tinted windows, though, girl. Before I got tinted windows.
No,
no, you hold that and you not cry in the car, because I'm convinced every car next to me is staring me down if I'm crying in the car. So I'm like, everything's fine. I'm not even listening to music. I'm a robot. Like, I'm an AI. I'm just going.
Oh my god, like, I'm an AI. I am AI.
I know,
girl.
I can start the AI conversation, but now my windows are tinted. So I'll listen to Adele or something sad. And like, you got to get it out of your system. You know, it's part of like being a human being, just going through all the craziness that we have to go through. Yeah. And
I feel like, especially because like we are so online a lot, that like we get some stones thrown our way.
Yeah, well, that's just going to happen. And whatever. What are you going to do? I mean, I don't care. The things people say online, I honestly don't really care about. I don't feed into it, because that's their fuel. They're like energy vampires. You know, they drain energy from you, because that actually like gets them excited. Yeah. So I just never respond. I just block people and just keep it pushing. But as maybe you would view that person that got signed right away, imagine other people are viewing you and being like, oh my God, Dare's doing so great. And she got verified, and she's got 1 million followers, and she has a house, and she's doing this, and she's traveling, and she has a podcast. Oh my gosh, she's like so successful. How can I be like this? There's so many more people that will see you and think those things that you might see somebody else that might quote unquote be doing better than you. Right. So there's that should also give you more drive, because you're like, damn, I want to be that person that somebody can look up to, and like motivate them too. So hopefully that can be, and I'm sure there's going to be jealousy, and that's fine too, but let that jealousy fuel you into being as successful as you possibly can be. Absolutely.